Hello children, good morning. In today's class, we are going to start practice 7 from the practice book of the lesson Theme for a Dream. Let's see. Children, today we'll do practice 7 in your practice book on page number 42. Expand words. A mind map presents ideas on a topic in the form of a diagram. They are very useful for writing down ideas. What is a mind map, children? It presents ideas on a particular topic in the form of a diagram. They are very useful in writing down ideas. So complete this mind map with the names of the professions that you would like to take up. So when you grow old, you want to take some professions, right? So you can write down any professions of your choice. I have written down few: doctor, teacher, engineer, architect, policeman, lawyer. You can write down any professions of your choice, children. Okay. Now come to next page, page number 43. Let's revise tense, definition and examples. We'll do simple present, present continuous and simple past. First, simple present. What is simple present tense? The simple present tense shows an action that happens regularly or something that is generally true. So simple present tense is nothing but a tense in which an action that happens regularly or a habit or something that is generally true. For example, Mariyappan wakes up early every day. So this is his daily routine. So he wakes up early every day. So this is simple present. Next, present continuous. The present continuous tense shows what is happening at the time of speaking. We use the ing form of the verb in this tense with is, am or are. So present continuous tense, children, shows what is happening at the time of speaking. When you are speaking, what is happening at that time, and we generally use ing form of the verb in tense with is, am or are. For example, we are hoping he will win a medal. We are adding ing here with are. We are hoping he will win a medal. Next, simple past. The simple past tense shows an action that has already taken place. Past means that has already happened. So it shows an action that has already taken place. For example, we left for the competition on time. We have left for the competition on time. Next, write 3 sentences for each of the pictures in simple present tense, simple past tense and present continuous tense. So you have to look at the picture and write down 3 sentences, in one in simple present tense, other simple past tense and other one is present continuous tense. So first one is the cat drinks the milk. This is the sentence in simple present tense. Next, the cat drank the milk. This is in simple past tense. The cat is drinking the milk. This is in present continuous tense. Next one, B bit. Look at the children. The boys play the football. Next one, the boys played the football. Here this is E. The boys are playing the football. You have to write in each tense. Now come to next page. Look at the painter. What is he doing? The painter paints the wall. Next one, the painter painted the wall. This was present. Present. This is past. The painter is painting the wall. This is present continuous. Next one, the past continuous tense shows an action that was going on at a certain time in the past. We use the helping verbs was or were with the ing form of the verb to form the past continuous tense. What is past continuous tense, children? It shows an action that was going on at certain time in the past. Okay. And we use helping verbs was or were with the ing form of the verb to form the past continuous tense. Now look here. Second one. These sentences are describing things happening at present. Rewrite them in the past continuous tense. They are describing a thing what is happening at present. You have to write down in past continuous tense. A1, they are playing football. The past continuous tense is they were playing football. B1, grandfather is sleeping. Grandfather was sleeping. This is past continuous tense. C1, I am reading my favorite comic. I was reading my favorite comic is past continuous tense. D1, she is eating homemade lunch. She was eating homemade lunch. This is past continuous tense. E1, my cousins are planning a road trip for the weekend. My cousins were planning a road trip for the weekend. This is past continuous tense. Now come to next one, that is simple future tense. So what is simple future tense? The simple future tense tells us about an action that is yet to happen. We use words like tomorrow, next day, next week, next month and later to show that something will happen in the future or in the time to come. We use will or shall to form the simple future tense. So for simple future tense, children, it tells us about an action that is yet to happen, that is in your future. And we use words like tomorrow, next day, next week and so on. And we make use of will or shall. Now come to next page. Page number 45, third bit. These sentences are in present tense. Rewrite them in the simple future tense using the words given in brackets. So these sentences are in present tense. You have to make use of the word in the bracket and write in simple future tense. A1, I am studying tonight. So the future tense would be I shall study tonight. B1, we are going to Paris next year is the word. In future tense it is we shall go to Paris next year. C1, Daddy washes my uniform. The word is this evening. So Daddy will wash my uniform this evening. D1, they are going to the market on Saturday. They will go to the market on Saturday. This is the sentence in simple future tense. E1, he is meeting Rita and Shubhi next month. Simple future tense would be he will meet Rita and Shubhi next month. Next, fourth one, match the sentence to the correct tense. You have to match with the correct tense. A1, we are learning tenses. This is present continuous. ing is there, are is there. So this is present continuous tense. B1, we learn tenses. This is simple past. It has already happened. Now C1, we will learn tenses. We will learn in future, will. So simple future. We learn tenses. This is simple present. E, we were learning tenses. This is past continuous. We were learning. ing is added. So this is past continuous. Next one, time to write. There is usually a step-by-step way of doing any activity. The activity could be playing a game, painting a picture, making a sandwich or writing a story. So here you have to write them in order. Ratna wrote the steps for writing a story, but the order got mixed up. Rewrite them in correct order. So she has mixed up all the steps. You have to write down in correct order. So these are the jumbled sentences. Write in correct order. First one is think of an idea you want to work with. Second one is think of a character and the setting you will place him, her in. Third one, begin the story by introducing the character and the setting. Fourth one is introduce a conflict which needs to be resolved in the end. Fifth one is provide a resolution of the conflict for the character. Last one is the end. So children, complete your practice 7 from 42 to page number 46, and your X7 exams are coming. Start reading. You can read one lesson every day. I will do your revision from next class. Okay children, bye.